how many people jump on. Onefour versus 21 districts. Let's see if there's any Australian subscribers today, because I need to know what going, bruv. Because it's all good doing the reactions and whatnot, but I need to know what going. So hopefully a few man jump on to give me some details, man. Hopefully a few man jump on. Woman of worth, what's good? You good? You good? Where's the Australian subscribers, man? This live thing. I know my subs are not up right now, but Atomic 1C Cynical, what's good? What's good, bro? What are you telling me? Where you from? Country and that. Where you from? Where you from? From Melbourne, Australia. Perfect. I just need someone to have a conversation with, to be honest. So tell me, like, no bias towards any sides. Who is really on this street thing? Who's really on it? I need to know. Out of Onefour and 21 District, who's really like living the life we're rapping about? Rika Mans, Outback Australia up in here. What's good, bro? What's good, bro? What are you telling me? They both are. Listen, I'm sure both have members, you get me? I'm like, in most areas, there's always gonna be some people that are on it. But who's really running it though? Like, what's happened between both sides? Why do they hate each other so much? Where's the beef stemming from? Atomic 1 Cynical, well, Onefour have really done what they're rapped about. So has 21 District not done what they're rapped about? Because I'm confused. Because when I read the comments sometimes, like, I'm hearing that about both sides. Like, the Onefour fans are saying 21 District, I'm not about it, blah blah blah. Onefour, I've done these things to them. And then when I hear from 21 District fans, they're saying that 21 Districts are really the ones that are on it. The beef's been going on for a long time. How long's it roughly been going on for? And what does it stem from? Like, did one, like, give me a bit of history about it. Got them 20. I guess that makes them 20. They're really taking out one of the men. Like, you know what I mean? What you trying to tell, man, that there's 20 is 20 district, not 21? Is that what you're trying to tell me? What is the beef that peak where like lives have been lost over kind of thing, where it can't be fixed? Because that's what I'm really trying to know, man. Like, I need to know, bruv. On musically, I don't think you can compare them because Onefour have been out here doing their thing for the longest. 21 District have basically put out 2 tracks, so you can't even compare them musically, to be honest. But if one has more street cred, then it gives you more of a boost towards it. Then you're thinking, okay, you might not be level up yet musically, but you might not run in the streets kind of thing. It can't be fixed. It goes back to 30 years. Bloody hell, bruv. It's looking at them. It's like in like where I grew up, like in northwest London. It's like Church Road and Stonebridge. It's like it can't be fixed because too many men have lost their lives, kind of thing. And it's like literally 5 minutes. I'll even say 3 minutes from each other, like. And it's like both areas had two big rappers in Nines and K Coke, and bare craziness has gone on. The Onefour beef got to do, remember that got. Swear down. So how far is like 21 district ends to Onefour's ends? Like how far is the distance? Is it easy to catch one another lacking? Or is it like a journey, like where they live on a different side of Australia? You know what I'm trying to say? Like for example, London, when man them are beefing, you know that London, everywhere is kind of close. You're always like 15-20 minutes away, kind of thing, from your ops ends. That's the longest, like, routes. But the beef between 21 and 27 areas has been going on for 30 years. It's a mission, lad. They take trains to their ends. Bloody hell. Man are beefing ends on the other side of Australia, bruv. I don't even know how, like, do they catch each other at like parties, or do they hop on train to plan like a ride out or whatnot? Because how does it work out? Because if you go to the next man's ends and you have to take trains to go there, you need to be fully prepared. Like, you need to be fully prepared for that one. So I'm trying to see like what's good with that, and who's as like 21 district ever gone to Onefour's ends to actually do things, or has Onefour actually rid out to their ends to do things, or is it just like catching each other lacking in like a neutral ends, and then something's kicked off? Because bruv, this beef thing is not a joke, you know. Because at first I thought, you know what, it was like a music thing, but I'm seeing a lot of the comments, people are like, bro, it's serious, like, thinking, raw, like, I need to know, like, because most times when I'm asking, I'm not getting the real answers, because people are just biased to who they support. So like I said, it's hard for me to kind of know what's really happening, because the 21 district fans are back in 21 district, the Onefour fans are back in. Whereas, like, let's just say, like, for example, in London, it's like everyone kind of knows what's good. You know what I'm trying to say? The only reason Onefour calls themselves Greater West is because Inner West has always been Inner West. So just to piss off Inner West, they call themselves the Greater West. Oh, mate. Onefour, you know. And in Onefour, who's the most active one? Who's the guy in Onefour that everyone's scared of? And yeah, like, even with 21 district, who's the main guy? Who's the one? Lex Onefour. Who's Lex Onefour? Is it the big you? Is Lex Onefour the big you? That's why he doesn't show the face. Oh, now I'm thinking about Spen Onefour. Lex Onefour. So basically, the ones that are hiding the face are the most active one. Is that what you might are saying? Let me try to see if I can. Lex Onefour. Yeah, he's always hiding face. So he's the one, yeah? He's the one that on the drill is the most in Onefour, yeah? But another, actually, let me not even jump into another debate. Let me try and see what one with like the whole 1-4 thing. Actually, no, I was talking about JM's 1-4. What's JM's 1-4 on? Like he looks like the big one that just loves trouble. Like he looks like the bully. What is he on? What is he on? He doesn't show his face at all. Cause it's a bit hard for me to kind of pick out the characters he's on and he's on it. Cause like I don't really see. If you don't know a page about like the Australian scene that can actually give me details of who's who, who's done what, who's about, like, so I can understand a bit more, let me know, innit? Because that's one of the things I'm trying to like, what do you call it? I'm trying to get a hang on that. Because I'm not them guys that just loves to go on some shocking thing. In the inner West City, we have this one guy that goes by the name of NASA. He used to go to Onefour's end by himself. He recently just got out of prison. He was locked up for 3 years. Fair enough. What is he, a rapper, or is he just like one of the mandem that's just on the road things? I'm trying to see. Well, go on, bruv. What's good with the Oz? NASA was it in the West Soldier. So he's like one of the fearless mandem, yeah? See, like I said, this thing is too complicated, bruv. It's too complicated because trying to figure out who's who and thing is hard, bruv. Because especially when you just introduce to them by just the music. So basically, to settle the thing, you're basically saying both areas are really on it. So there's no obvious like what do you call it? There's no obvious gang that's really running it. No, I tell her 27 or nothing. Really told the full story of that drilling. Yeah, but even when I watched like the one for the little documentary they did, it wasn't really explaining much. It basically they told us like what they get up to and stuff like that, but there weren't really details and things like that. You know what I'm trying to say? So you don't really know. Like I've watched documentaries where it's more obvious. People are telling you what's been going on, kind of thing, like in the areas and how the ops have come there and what's like not giving up too much info. But I feel like the one full documentary, they basically said like the area was dangerous and obviously they used to get themselves into trouble, kind of thing. But they didn't really try to let us know what going with the gang culture in general in Australia. You know what I'm trying to say? But another thing to 21 districts defense is I feel like they've come and documented on their tracks like who they're sending for, innit? Which is a plus because it's a way of saying like we're not scared. Like they're actually at 1-4 in their tracks. But I feel like But then again, Onefour may not really address them by their names on the tracks because maybe they don't want to give them clout, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? But there's two ways of looking at it. Like, because I feel like if the beef is that personal, like, you will come and say their names, innit? I really need to actually research and study like the cities to understand, bruv. Because the in the West, and now you're saying Hooligan has he's part of the city. OC 67 Hooligan has the beef in the Southwest. Yeah, I need to do my studying, bruv. A bit of history for you. Years ago, Arab, Greeks, Italians, Asians, and white Australians bikie gangs were running the drug game. Most Polynesians migrated to Australia for life change. Bikie from both areas started recruiting Polynesians boys. This sounds like some deep, deep history, bruv. Man said Inner West is on top, period. Yeah, I need to do my own history, like just try and research, cause it's like I said, it's hard, man. Especially when you're not from the area. Like, it's like even like Americans that kind of didn't understand the gang culture in the UK before, took them a long time to figure it out. And most times you figure it out by obviously getting to know like the artist. So if there's like an artist from I don't know South London that's big, and then you're gonna watch his story to understand what's going on with his area, and another artist in West kind of research to see what he's about. Like it's long. It's territory beef. Yeah, but I don't understand why there's territory beef when they're not even close to each other. Like, so there's no like what do you call it? It shouldn't really be. There shouldn't really be fair. What are you saying? I was sending guys to the ops ends to sell drugs. Is that what you mean? But when you say it's a territory thing, because that's the only thing I can think of that would make them have beef with another city. You know what I'm trying to say? Because even though you're giving me better details, it's still hard to know. Like I'm still not getting clear answers why the beefing. I mean, you're telling me why. Obviously now you're letting me know it's a drug thing or whatever, territory beef. But I'm still trying to understand why it's that personal. Like I guess the most important thing is the music, innit? That's the only way we're gonna know who's really holding the L or not. But right now, I won't really make the comparisons in the music because, like I said, Onefour clearly is like not even it's not even close right now in terms of like popularity and like amount of songs they've put out to 21 District. But then obviously 21 District haven't put out a lot of tracks, so we'll only know who's really on top in the next couple of years. But right now, musically, there's no debate. So what about the HP boys then? Like, let me know more about the HP boys because them man there. Obviously, I saw they did like a joint concert with Onefour, the Hip Hop Prophecy. What's good? HB boys beef no one. But are HB boys active? Are they known like? Are they street? Are they actually about the life that they rap about? You get me? They spoke about being engineers and that. You know, yeah, because you can see the HP boys look a bit more older, and even like the type of music, the type of rap that they do, like I said, it's more old school, so it's more my kind of vibe, isn't it? So Cursor, who's Cursor? Tell me. Hey, the hip hop prophecy, you've opened up my eyes there. Who's Cursor? Oz rap, don't forget to put the map and open the gate to give respect to Cursor. Yeah, so tell me more about this Cursor guy. Like, is he Australian? And how did he open the gate? Yeah, who's Cursor? See what I mean? You lot confused, man. One said Cursor, the other brothers say Rika. So who's opened the gate? See what I mean? This is why it's confusing. It's hard for man to kind of see what's good. Like, who opened the door? As far as I'm concerned, Onefour has opened the door um, in 2019. Like, but I'm sure there was definitely OGs before that were doing the thing. You've got to listen these old stuff and see what curse has come from, man. Yeah, man, I'm someone that likes to know kind of like the history of stuff, so I'll definitely check out Cursor and Rekka or Rika, or however you say his name. And when you say open the door, he's saying basically in Australia he was making a name for himself and he influenced other people to kind of start doing this music thing. Is that what you mean by he opened up the door? He's not a drill artist, but his projects he put out for Australia is crazy. He did a joint with Young Buck. Swear down. He started his rap game. New Zealand rappers were holding the game for the rap game. New Zealand rappers were holding the game for rap game under the down under. Yeah, so I get what you're trying to say. Basically, he's the first to basically kind of blow. It's like in London, no one gives props. No one really gives Dizzy Rascal the props he deserves, because he's actually like one of the first to go big in America and like signed to a major label and like was repping London, but people forgetting when we talk about like the rap game and the grime scene now. So I get what you're talking about still, but yeah, you know what? Let's just say Onefour had the advantage of the internet. You know what I'm trying to say? Onefour basically come out at the right time where the internet is going viral and kind of thing, and yeah, right now no one can debate that Onefour is not the biggest right now. Like no one can debate it. If we're talking numbers and impact, it's there for them right now. And right now, Australia is the work rate now in Australia is on a madness. It's on a madness right now. Because every week someone's putting out music. This is what I want to see. Like, I want Australia to get to a point where, like, right now in the UK, every Thursday, you know there's bangers coming out from, like, numerous artists, innit? I want Australia to get to that level where every week we're expecting bangers. Obviously, I know, like, the main ones might not be able to put out music every time, but um, we want to see more consistency in terms of dropping music, innit? Because I feel like right now, especially like Onefour, HP Boys, 21 District, um, Pistol P and Enzo. Who else is there? My nigga, chilling it. Who else is there? There's quite a few still, to be honest, that are big, bruv. That can drop tracks on the regs. Pistol P and Enzo this one for in a recent track. Swear. I reacted to it, but like I said, it's kind of hard, especially when you do a one take reaction. Sometimes you don't really pick out. It's hard to pick out everything, man. But so basically, Pistol P and Enzo have beef with Onefour as well. Is that what you're saying? Therefore, shout out to New Zealand as well, man. Like I'm trying to get to know more about the artists from there. I reacted to one artist from there, very talented, but I'm sure there's more talent. One for you know. We don't have drill, to be honest, bro. Just old school. Like me, I f with the gangster old school hip hop, bruv. Like I said, I can listen to that all day, bruv. I like a mixture. I like music in general, innit? So even Australia, I would say like Onefour basically like the main drill artist, but all the other artists that are big in Australia are big from hip hop, rap as well. So the hip hop and rap scene in Australia is big also. Mm-mm-mm. Let me try and see. 21. Let me try and do a little comparisons, isn't it? Let me try to go on Onefour. What do you guys think is Onefour's biggest oops Onefour's biggest hit? I feel like that's a good debate. What's Onefour's biggest hit? Or not even necessarily the biggest hit. What do you think is the best track? Shanks and Chiefs, the message. New Zealand rapper lay platform. So you might not giving me too many names that I've laid platform for the Australian thing, bruv. The message. So far, the message is winning. There's quite a few, you know. Like I feel like people have to actually respect Onefour, you know, because it's just bangers upon bangers, bruv. Yeah, this track was hard, Shanks and Shiv, you know. But there's the message. Even like they've got bangers, they've got bangers. Islanders. The message is the one that made them blow, though. Anyways, it's what helped like the UK audience know who Onefour is. Cause that one was just too cruddy. Hello, man. You man are hard. UK drew. Obviously, that's because UK have too many. That's what I say. UK has been out here for long. You know what I'm trying to say? And I feel like if Australia can continue the way they are in the next 2 years, have more drill artists, because you have to basically have a lot of artists that are popular in that genre, innit? That's what the UK have. UK have too many. Like you just saw Digger D, Dig That, Lowski, Heady One, RV. Like there's so many big Ross, like too many big like drill artists in the UK. That's why UK is up now with the drill scene. That's what Australia needs. Australia needs like 20 artists, 15 to 20 artists that are all on the similar level. When you get to that level, like the recognition will be there, like, you know what I'm trying to say? That's why Onefour are that big, because they're the one, like, the one gang going in the hardest in the drill music, you know what I'm trying to say? And the way they came was big. Like, the visuals, like, everything. You know what I'm trying to say? So, you have to respect them for that one. Therefore, have to respect them for that one. But then, I love Spot the Difference as well, you know? I love Spot the Difference. Chicago drill, of course, that's where drill originates from. But Chicago drill, to a certain extent, has died down. But it's not even just Chicago's drill that's died down. It's music in America, point blank period, that's died down. Because, like, everything now is controlled by mumble rappers. You know what I'm trying to say? So, that's it. UK used that to their advantage. And you know what made UK drill big is the fact that we kept our accent in it and we didn't try and do it like the Americans. But you have to always give credit to the Americans because they're the ones that did the drill thing first, innit? They did the drill thing first. It's just that UK, it's like, see how in Australia now, you lot are fully supporting your artists. It's the same way when UK man started doing it, everyone started like supporting the artists. And it encouraged bare people to come out and do their thing. And today we have like 15 to 20 big drill artists. Yeah, bro. Mumble rap in America now has overtaken everything. So it's like it murdered everything that was good in America before. You know what I'm trying to say? That's why the drill thing in America, even though they might still rap to drill beats and mumble on it, they call that drill music now, innit? And even hip hop music though in America, where people are just mumbling, they call that hip hop. So it's dead. Have you listened to Shadow? You know what? I feel like I reacted to Shadow. I feel like I reacted to him. I think I definitely did. Um, done so many reactions that I don't even know, but I definitely feel like I reacted to Shadow. They talk that talk on gas. So tell me, you know when people do the videos in Australia, do they invite like their cousins, their uncles, everyone? How's there so many man at video shoots? Who goes there? Oof. That one there is a bit hard to know who goes the hardest. Cause you know what? When I listen to like a song, especially when it's a group, yeah, I tend to see if everyone went in. If everyone went in, I don't try to compare who's hard and who's not. It's only when there's like one shocking artist in the group that you can be like, you know what? Let me try to see who's the best. But it's hard to try and say one. You know what I'm trying to say? Because they're all different, and all of them go hard on the track. Every time they put out a track, it's all sounded hard. I've never heard anyone sound shit. You know what I'm trying to say? If I heard someone sound dead, I'll be telling you, you know what, brother? This one there is probably the hardest, but I don't like doing comparisons, especially in groups. It's like Krept and Conan. Like in the UK, literally, you ask anyone, it will be hard for them to answer. So when you listen to like Krept and Conan, you don't try and see who went in the hardest. You know what I'm trying to say? Because you take it for what they are, and that's they're talented. Oh Lord, they run off and leave their friends for dead. Oh Lord. Ah, 1-4, you know. Krept and Conan go hard, of course. Like even like right now, people are kind of like downplaying what they've done in the UK scene, but nah, bro, Krept and Conan are on a different thing. Top Boy, Top Boy is hard. Listen, Top Boy, obviously it came out like 2011, like, and it was big. This is before it was even on Netflix. Like everyone in the UK fucked with Top Boy. Like it was like one of the hardest like black street kind of series out, innit? Like most people watched it on YouTube at the time, but as you know, 8 years later, it's come out again, innit? And the visuals are even on a mad thing. So you lot try and watch like the first season to understand, because Top Boy is hard. And the funny thing is, like, it's real shit going on here as well. Props to all the island rap groups popping. My favorite is Onefour. Obviously, Onefour has a bigger like fan base, bruv. So that one there. Okay, let me play some 21 District as well. Phonics Lloyd. Cool, bro. Hey, UK Simmons, Osmond, how we dress and speak, all about that Nike Adidas. Yeah, it's similar. Only difference is accents. That's it. I'm waiting for my favorite guy on this. Face Killer is the realest rapper from New Zealand. I need to try it. Anyway, I'm gonna read the comments later and see. I'm definitely gonna try and put check him out. What, is Face Killer dead? Yeah, he's my favorite on this track. I kind of think Stormzy's gonna. Stormzy is the biggest artist in the UK. Like, there's no competition. He's the biggest artist in the UK. Like, biggest black artist in the UK. Anyways, he's on a different level. Face Killer. Let me try and see if he's here. If you need to watch Once We're Warriors New Zealand movie. Yeah, bro. So does Australia and New Zealand still have that, like, the beef? Is there still beef between both? The rivalry, should I say? Face Killer, man, seen like 10 years ago and shit. He must be a real OG. Yeah, obviously, I mean, like, I know it's in sports they have beef. Jeez, old school hip hop. Hey, Face Killer, you know. Yeah, that's what I said. I wish 21 District and Onefour never had beef, man, because I feel like the way, like, the scene is going on right now, like, it would have elevated the money and everything. It therefore would have elevated the money, man. But therefore gonna check out Face Killer, because that little thing that I just listened to, I can tell he's hard already. Let me play one of my favorite songs at the moment. One of my favorite songs. What do you not think that is? Hey, HP boys. Hook's too smart. Very talented. Engineer. Hey. I think Engineers is better than Bad and Bougie, but Bad and Bougie is good as well. I know the HP boys on Onefour. I need to see a clip of the whole concert, like edited and everything, so I can probably react to that. Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. Hey. There's clips, but I mean like a proper clip, not where it's all blurry and. But I'm gonna try to find like nice videos to react to from the concert. Okay, let's hear Bad and Bougie, because maybe if I hear Bad and Bougie right now, I might change my mind. Actually, yeah. I just love how they choose their beats. I see myself on a nice island just sipping some cocktails, you get me? Mate, listen, Australian music is on the rise right now, bro. Nah, these man are hard, these man are hard. At train station late night when they weren't active. Spend Onefour was looking for 21 at a train station late at night when they weren't active. What are you trying to say? He went there because he knew no one would be there. Like, is that what you're trying to say? Anyways, it was nice. I'm gonna try to do lives from time to time, innit? Because I'm off work for a little bit. So, yes, it was nice chatting to you guys. I'm gonna try and find out the video from the Onefour's concert with HP Boys, and I'll definitely react to it. So yeah, respect to everyone that was on it. Let's keep pushing the content, pushing the channel. Respect you, man. So bless up, bless up.